Hello there and welcome. So today, Palworld tweeted out the roadmap for the future of the game and it looks pretty impressive. Let's get into it. They laid it all out in a tweet starting with the future of Palworld. We would like to share with you our roadmap for Palworld. Sales have far exceeded the development team's expectations and we are currently experiencing many problems due to excessive access, congestion, among other challenges. We will prioritize improving the issue first and then move on to implementing new in-game features. Thank you for understanding. So with that alone is already something that I'm very happy about. The fact that they're going to focus on improving the game, how it runs before they even add content in it. A lot of game companies these days just think, hey, my game's successful, here's an in-game store, why don't you buy this? I know that you can't play right now, but buy this. So the fact that they're going down this route already gives me a lot more positive feelings about the game going forward. The early access roadmap, so they're addressing the critical issues. Currently, numerous bugs have been identified and we are prioritizing fixing those. Sometimes the world date may experience rollbacks. The loading screen may persist when trying to load into new worlds and so on. Sometimes the world date may experience rollbacks. I'm curious if that's a bug or they're just telling us that they might have to roll back sometimes. Improvements to implement as soon as possible, key configuration improvements, and improvements to base, PAL AI, and pathfinding. This is absolutely crucial for the game right now. If anyone's got multiple PALs on their base, you've probably experienced getting depressed, poorly, not doing the work, because they can't find their paths to go to certain things like the tub or food. So the improvements to base AI pathfinding is crucial and I'm glad that they're focusing on that mainly, to begin with anyway. Planned future updates, so they want to implement PvP. Now this looks like further down a PAL arena, so PvP with PALs. Okay, so I'm wondering if PvP is going to play like other games like Ark and Rust and stuff. Personally, I'm not a fan of it, so I won't be playing it. Raid bosses, which is the end game content, so I'm wondering if this way like group up with a couple of mates or something, you can run them. A bit like the volcano in Ark, but the dungeons run really well in this game. The dungeons run how I imagine an MMO to kind of run. A bit like some of the other games that I played, Final Fantasy 14 for instance. The dungeons I kind of like that a little bit, but obviously in the open world aspect that we have for this game. A PAL arena, which is PvP for PALs. This is good. This will be like how you can battle them against each other. So say your mates go, I've got this one, and you've got this one, and you want to prove who's the strongest. Hopefully this is something that's very easily accessible and functional. Now this is something that I cannot wait for. Steam and Xbox crossplay. I've got people who play on Xbox right now, and they are so limited. They can't really run their own server, but I'm running my own server on Steam, but they can't play on my server. So hopefully this fixes that issue. I think this is massive if they get this sorted. Various Xbox feature improvements. Like I said, I've got people on Xbox who are noticing a couple of little things that aren't as good as what's on Steam. Server transfers and migrations. Now I play on a dedicated server that I run through a certain server hosting site. So I'm curious as to how that actually works in the official servers. I've not actually played them, so if you can get that fixed for you guys, that'd be fantastic. Improvements to the building system. Now the building system was very weird when I first started playing it, but now I'm more akin to it. I'm starting to love it. So any kind of improvements, I welcome with open arms. I think there's a lot of avenues we could go down, we could improve it. So I'm looking forward to that. And new islands and PALs and bosses and technologies. I mean, this alone gets me excited. The roadmap for this game is looking so good and I'm very happy about it. If you want to see the picture just here, it's basically what's just in the actual tweet itself. The fact that I can play this game week one and have so much fun with it is just unique. Like a lot of game companies these days don't have that. So what do you think to the roadmap? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves.